Hill. I'm on the women's basketball team, and I'm a nursing major. I chose to commit to Chestnut Hill College because it felt like the best choice for me academically for my nursing major and athletically because of the amazing coaching staff and teammates on my team. So far this year at Chestnut Hill College is how close everybody is and welcoming. My goal as a freshman here at Chestnut Hill College is to grow and improve as a player and a person on and outside of the court.
What the hell are you doing? Jules, Deanna, shoot it. It's your ball. Yeah. Jules, you better get back and play defense.
Can you tell us a little more about your background and how you got into basketball?
So I grew up in Akron, New Jersey and moved to West Defford my 5th grade year. I have 1 brother and 4 sisters. I started playing basketball my 5th grade year on an intramural team. I got really into it because my dad played when he was younger and a bunch of my friends started playing. So I just thought it'd be fun to hang out with them and just start playing a sport. So when I got to high school, I started really taking it seriously. So I transferred to Gloucester Catholic High School. And from there, I just started finding the love for the sport and started playing AAU.
Hello, I'm Aiden Cranmer from West Defford, New Jersey, and I'm Jules' boyfriend.
How do you think her dedication to basketball has shaped her as a person?
I think it's shaped her as a person because it teaches her how to be dedicated every day and teaches her hard work and shows her how to become like a better person and always pushing forward to get what she wants.
How did your family and friends influence your decision to pursue this path?
So my family and friends have always been supportive of me. Most importantly, my dad has always made time for me. He spent various weekends and even long weeks traveling for AAU, going to Kentucky, Chicago, and I'm just very appreciative for him always driving me to practices, being there for me, being my #1 supporter, and also training me and preparing me for where I ended up today.
How have you seen Jules grow as a person on and off the court?
Yeah, so when I got hired, Jules was an incoming freshman, and I think that she's really just starting to blossom and find her niche on the team. I think when you come in as a freshman, new environment, new teammates, I think that she's a really awesome teammate. She's always really happy for her team, always really positive, very coachable, very receptive to feedback. On the court, I think Jules possesses a tremendous work ethic. I think right now she's, just being a freshman, still trying to find her niche. But I do think that one of the things that Jules brings value in is just making her teammates better, always working hard, always pushing them. She's super aggressive, in really good shape, runs the floor hard for us. So I think that just her presence and being super positive all the time, both on and off the court, has really just been tremendous to see from her.
What's one thing that you would tell your younger self?
I would just tell myself to just always be confident, never give up. Things are always hard. There's so many challenges, but that's what builds you as a person.
Now, what are you turning around for? Shoot it! There you go. No, Joel's the game.
You ready? What do I think is family? The people that know me best accept me for who I am. And know the kind of person that I am. The ones that I look after, that I look to always be around me. The ones that I truly care about and will drop everything to make sure that I can help them out.
To me, family to me is my support system. My everything. Most important thing in the world to me. That's what family is to me. Can't live without them. Make my day better, brighter, especially this past year. Realized how much they really, really do for me, and there is not a damn thing I wouldn't do for them. That's what family is to me.
To me, family is someone that I can rely on. They are the people that I trust, the people that I look to when I'm going through difficult times in my life. They're the people that I lean on, people that I laugh with, cry with. I mean, to me, my family is my mom, my dad, my brother, my niece and nephew, my best friends, my team, my coach, even my dogs. To me, family are the people that push you to be better, be like the best version of yourself. They're the people that I can rely on, and in turn they can rely on me. They are the people that I can be vulnerable around. I think especially this past year, I've learned that I can truly be myself and open up to them. Between me transferring schools, my mom overcoming cancer, and my grandmother passing, my family, like, we've all come to rely on each other. In my opinion, there's like no exact definition for family, because everyone has their own definition. Everybody has their own family. I think that it's constantly changing. Because, I mean, your family, it can shrink, unfortunately, but it can also grow. And I think the bonds between everyone is constantly growing, and they're constantly becoming stronger. And that's what family is to me.
music that you just heard, along with the footage shown, is from a very special place called the Malvern New Treehouse, located in Malvern, Pennsylvania, and founded in 1912. Millions of men, women, and children have graced the presence of St. Joseph in the Hills to find peace, love, hope, and renewal in what can seem like a dark world. I am blessed to be counted among one of the many who have experienced the benefits of such a restorative retreat. For the last 12 years, my dad and I have left the world and entered the sacred sanctuary that is the retreat house. However, we would not have had these opportunities if it wasn't for one of my biggest role models, my hero, my grandfather, Tony Seferati. Tony paved the way in passing the tradition down to my dad and I. He saw the value of imparting this experience onto me, which I hope to do for the next generation as well. He attended the retreat for 26 years, with 4 of them being with my dad and I. Just as my grandfather cherished his retreat family, he exemplified the qualities of what it means to fully appreciate and love his real family as well. Everyone said that Tony and I were like 2 peas in a pod. He and I would do everything we could together. We went to Phillies games, down to the Jersey Shore. I sang with his band.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York.
And he came to all my musical performances. Even though Tony passed away 9 years ago, he had a vision for my future, and I know he is smiling down on the artist, advocate, and overall person that I am today. Another person who loves her family above all else is my great aunt Lucy Rosanna. Lucy was born in 1941 with a genetic eye condition that caused her to be legally blind. Because she understood what it meant to struggle with her vision, she was one of the only people who could relate to the ups and downs of my life and the skills I would need to succeed along the way.
I just thought of everything that I went through in my lifetime, and I thought it was difficult for me, and how difficult is it going to be for you? So I was concerned. But I said, I am going to do my best to help him to get through this.
Along the way, she taught me how to open both my physical senses and my emotional senses. One of my first memories from when I may have been about 2 years old is when she had me smell flowers and hear the wind chimes in her garden. Whether it was talking about days in the past or planning for the future, Lucy had a slice of wisdom for every season in life. I had the privilege of interviewing her back in 2018 for a StoryCorps episode, which these clips were taken from.
She said to me, Lucy, she said, you have to do me one favor. This is all I will ask of you. She said, I want you to take care of Simon like I would take care of him if I was with him. I said, and I want you to take care of him as your grandmother, as his grandmother. And I said, well, I'm not going to be his grandmother. You will always be his grandmother. But I will follow whatever you want me to do for him.
While Lucy was my great aunt, she was really like a grandmother figure to me. Another theme that Lucy and I have in common is food. From a young age, she learned how to cook from her mother. Food was more than just something you would eat. For Lucy, it was a language of love. Whether it was a major holiday, a birthday, or a special occasion, one could always count on Lucy to make a feast fit for a king. As you can see, faith, family, and food are all attributes that have made a major impact on my life. As I close this video essay today, I'd like you to reflect back on the past experiences that have shaped you. Whether an experience is good, bad, or somewhere in between, the way we think about the events we've witnessed has the power to either tear us down or build us up. In fact, There's a song that talks about this very topic. It's called Times of Your Life, and it was written and performed by singer Paul Anka. Lucy introduced it to me, and we love it so much, we actually got to meet him. Thank you for watching, and never forget to remember the times of your life.
The shadows of misty yesteryears, the good times and the bad you've seen, and all the others in between. Remember, do you remember the times of your life?
Rising above the heart of Washington, D.C., the Washington National Cathedral stands as a symbol of faith, unity, and resilience. A blend of artistry and architecture, its soaring spires and intricate stonework reflect the values and strength of a nation. The idea for a national cathedral dates back to 1792, when Major Pierre L'Enfant envisioned a great church for the capital. By 1893, the Episcopal Church was granted land, and Bishop Henry Satterley led the charge to make this vision a reality, a cathedral for the nation. Construction began in 1907, with President Theodore Roosevelt laying the cornerstone. Over the next 83 years, artisans and stonemasons worked tirelessly, using Gothic techniques to create a masterpiece. The cathedral was finally completed in 1990, a monumental achievement of dedication and craftsmanship. Designed in the Gothic Revival style, the National Cathedral features pointed arches, flying buttresses, and stunning stained glass. Unique features include the space window with lunar rock and the iconic Darth Vader gargoyle, blending tradition with modernity. The National Cathedral is more than a place of worship. It's a space for national reflection and unity. From presidential funerals to interfaith services, it's a gathering place for all, a reminder of shared values and resilience through times of triumph and tragedy. The National Cathedral stands not only as a monument to faith, but also as a symbol of our nation's shared values. It is a place where history, art, and spirituality converge, a lasting reminder of what unites us as a people and what we can achieve when we come together in purpose.
Welcome to tonight's game show. I'm your host, Grace Mott, and this is Sports Showdown. These are my contestants tonight. Bertha, Greta, Dottie, and Wanda. Since Dottie and Wanda were our winners of the Minute to Win It games, they get the first question. So, your question is, name a sport played without a ball, and there's 5 correct answers. You have 10 seconds to discuss. Okay, time's up.
Okay, go. You go.
We said swimming, track, and gymnastics.
Those are 3 correct answers.
4.
Do you know the other 2?
I do.
Okay, so you don't get the point.
Damn it.
Unless they answer wrong.
What if they answer wrong?
If they, yes.
No.
Do you have an answer?
Yeah, just one now.
No, we have 5. What did they? Do you remember what they said?
Yeah, swimming, track, gymnastics, ice hockey.
And what was the first one that? Skiing is not a sport.
Water polo.
No, water polo is a ball.
Water polo has a ball.
I have one.
All right, our turn. They said it.
Nope.
They said it twice. They got 2 turns. We get 2 turns.
No.
Right?
Well, no, we didn't.
Look.
No, they had more right. I'm sorry. The last one was wrestling.
I knew it. We were going to say boxing. I wouldn't have thought about that.
Second question for tonight's show. Besides quarterback, name football positions.
Oh, me, us.
There's 5 positions.
No, there's way more than 5 because I can name a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, name as many as you can.
We already got the kicker.
Kicker,
Running back.
punter, running back, wide receiver, corner, safety. Do I have to keep going? That's 5.
Boom. Yeah, we already said 5. We're done.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Center.
Ball snapper?
Ball.
Guess the point goes to them. It's 1-1. Since there was a tiebreaker, we will be doing a sudden death question. Okay, here's the question. What was the name of the play, the special play that the Eagles came up with in the
Philly special! Philly special! Take that out, boy!
We all knew.
Sudden death comes down to the final minute to win it game. First, I want to talk to tonight's runners-up, Bertha and Greta. How you guys feeling?
Devastated.
Upset by the loss, but you know, like my confidence is a little shot right now, and I think that me and Greta can only build up from here, and I think that this will be our inspiration to win the
next one.
The next showdown.
Yeah.
And we're gonna leave it at that. Mic drop. No.
I'm here with today's winners, Dottie and Wanda. Do you guys have any post-W words?
Well, I think it was a very tough game, you know, but I'm glad we came on top.
Winner, winner, chicken knitter.
Let's go.
Raw Griffs! Thank you, and thanks for joining us on tonight's episode of Sports Showdown.
Philadelphia is known as the city of brotherly love. It is based off the idea of a neighbor helping a neighbor with no reward in mind. It's just the right thing to do. It is a place where people are not hesitant to make it known how they feel about something. It is also a haven for the arts and a place where people are able to express themselves in a way that wouldn't be accepted elsewhere. Ironically, when you get inside in between the lines, all bets are off. Philadelphia in basketball is known for its toughness, grittiness, and swag. Not swag in terms of looking cool though. Swag in terms of the way that one carried himself on the court with your chest out, looking like you know no one is better than you. And trash talk is encouraged. As kids, these interactions shape the way we view the game and play the game. It doesn't have to be NBA players on a sunny day. It doesn't even have to be warm. There's a pretty good chance you'd see some group of young kids going at it. They might be in their school uniform, they might be wearing Crocs, but they're sweating, running around like a crazy man, probably cursing at one of their friends or opponents, and just competing to the highest degree. Competition that you wouldn't see in most high school or college gyms. It's just a way of life. And the 76ers have shown us that you don't have to be born in Philly to be made for Philly. If you play the way we play, we'll take you in as our own, and you won't have a choice. Allen Iverson's burst onto the scene in 1997 sent the city into a basketball frenzy, bringing back old feelings of legends like Julius Erving or Charles Barkley. But what made AI stand out was, yes, his confidence, but it was being so confident at his size, which is what endeared him to the city. He was the smallest man on the court, night in and night out, but he played like a giant. AI was a trendsetter amongst NBA players. Tattoos were seen as, and I quote, thuggish by NBA Commissioner David Stern. The same was said about having cornrows, wearing sweatsuits into the arena, and backwards hats, listening to rap music, wearing a baggy uniform on the court. You name it, I was probably the one to make it a thing. He famously spoke his mind to media personnel whenever he felt necessary. No fine or suspension scared him. He faced the media and gave the world the raw version of Allen Iverson every day. And people from ages from 5 to 95 fell in love with the Sixers, and basketball in particular, because of Allen Iverson. Before that, Philly, which has always been known as an elite basketball town, had seen a rough decade of basketball from the Sixers, and Iverson was a catalyst in restoring the citywide love for basketball. But regardless of the Sixers, basketball as a whole would never go anywhere. In Philly, basketball is a tradition. Every February, the Philadelphia Catholic League hosts the PCL semifinals and championships at the Palestra, which is UPenn's basketball arena. For some background, and for those who don't know, the Palestra is nationally known as the Mecca, or the Cathedral of college basketball. Opened in 1927, the Palestra is the oldest major college arena still in use. It has hosted more NCAA tournaments and visiting teams than any other facility in the country. It is a time capsule of a time before luxury suites and stadiums, before the padded and angled seats, before the giant jumbotrons and all the glitz and glamour. Don't get me wrong, the Palestra has had its share of renovations, like a new LED scoreboard, but just to one end of the arena. The other still holds the original scoreboard, providing plenty of nostalgia. They've had new floors put in, as most basketball courts do every 5 years or so, and they've added a small section of folding stadium seats with backs just off the court. Other than that, it's the same building with the same wooden bleachers. There are no public escalators, so get there early or else you have a nice walk to the top, and good luck getting in there when you're in a sea of people. Philadelphia is not the only basketball city in the world. New York has talent, so does New Jersey, Florida, Cali, and Texas, but there isn't another place on earth that takes high school basketball to this magnitude. So do yourself a favor and keep an eye out for the schedule or announcements, purchase your tickets, and go watch the games in February. You would think you are at an NBA game. Between the pregame environment, the student sections, the competition on the court, and the 360-degree view of hundreds of thousands of eyes fixated on the small court in the middle, it's a heaven to a basketball lover. And when you think about where you are, the legends that have played on that same floor, and the times that the building has stood through, it is a one-of-kind experience and is what makes Philadelphia the greatest basketball city on the planet.
Hi everyone, for this project I'm gonna talk about my favorite venue and bar in Manayung that is called the Grape Room. Unfortunately the Grape Room closed last year, and was a big shock for my group of friends and the whole community. But fortunately a few months ago my roommate Mose Richard bought it with some of their friends, and they're about to reopen it in 2025 hopefully. So I thought this was going to be a nice topic for this project, and I had the opportunity to ask some of my friends what they think about the Grape and share some of their memories. Fortunately Mose gave me some of their time because they're really busy between their work, their job, and the opening of the new bar. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy it.
My name is Caitlin, I'm 27 years old, and I've been going to the Grape Room for about the last 5 years, almost every weekend.
My name is JP. I'm a 25-year-old PhD student at Temple, and I honestly love the Grape Room. I only moved to Philadelphia about 1.5 years ago, but the Grape Room was kind of the first place where I really made friends, and it's a special spot. It's got a great music scene, it's got a really friendly culture, I think it's one of my favorite bars in Manayunk for sure.
One of the best memories I have from the Grape Room is a few years back when I still hadn't made many friends in the community. I went out to a show one weekend and was just kind of standing in the corner by myself, and out of nowhere 5 different people came up, started to have a conversation with me, and to this day they're still some of my closest friends.
I think one of my favorite memories from Grape is like when I first came here and didn't know anyone. I remembered you know, kind of trying to find a new spot to hang out at. And I remember walking upstairs of the Grape Room where there's a lot of pool tables, and immediately being invited to a pool game by strangers. And I was like, oh, nice. This is a place where you can meet people.
Unfortunately, last year the Grape Room had to close, but luckily one of my best friends, Mose, was able to buy it, and they've been working really hard on getting it open again. And I just know that the whole community is so excited, and we can't wait for that to happen.
Well, Riccardo's roommate Mose is the one reopening the Grape Room, and I'm just so glad that the Grape Room is getting reopened by someone who, you know, was part of the music community and the music scene, and I just can't wait to be there again.
Now let's see what Mose has to say about it.
My name is Mose Richards. I'm 27 years old, and I'm a queer musician in Manayunk, Philadelphia, in Pennsylvania. And I'm one of 3 new owners of what was formerly known as the Grape Room, but now is known as the Grape here on Grape Street. The other 2 people are co-workers of mine, Alec Mortarillo and Bobby Braxton. We all worked together to acquire this bar. It's been, 8 months? And we're at the point where it's health inspection time, and we are so close to being able to open, and we're in the final stages of doing things like decorating and cleaning and making sure that it's still the Grape. The thing that makes this bar special as musicians is you're never going to be performing to an empty room, because people in the local community in Manayunk come here just to hang out. And a lot of people will gladly pay the $10 ticket it is to get in, just to experience new music. So it's almost idealistic to performers.
Can't wait to see you inside of the Grape once we reopen. Though we don't have an opening date in mind yet, please stay tuned, and we look forward to seeing you here.
Check. So at CHC, I say the campus is real, like dead, but live at the same time. Like everybody's close together, but you don't see anyone until like an event, like game days, maybe the Cav. The Cav is the most popular place on campus. I feel like everyone links up in the Cav. Or personally, I see everyone in classes. Like I see 90% of the school in the class. I feel like you're gonna have a class with like everybody in the school, because it's just that many classes, and everybody required to take the same course. And sports-wise, I feel like this school is built around sports. I think the school, I don't know, don't judge my numbers, but personally I think the school is over 50% athletes. And that's how everyone relates to each other because they all athletes, they all work out, and they all usually on some type of meal plan or some type of workout plan, and they all got goals. And everybody here just love to play their sport.
My favorite part about Chestnut Hill is definitely the atmosphere that happens throughout campus. I also have to say that our professors are very flexible and understanding, especially as a student athlete. They always understand where I'm coming from, and they allow me to succeed on and off the court. And for basketball, I definitely am a part of a very family-oriented team. Our coaches are always there for us, and I'm definitely a part of a team with the best group of girls.
Some of my favorite things at Chestnut Hill are, since I'm living in the dorms, making new friends and just hanging out in different people's rooms, meeting different people from different sports teams and just people who don't play sports. So just hanging out with new people and figuring out like who are like my friends and having a good time.
What up? My name's Jonathan Bartolome. I'm from Long Island, New York. I'm a biology major. And my favorite thing about Chestnut Hill is I like the campus style, like architecture and that, but I also like the fact that a lot of the dorm buildings with the classes are all connected. Like I can wake up at like 10:50 for my 11 o'clock class and get there early. Like I don't got to worry about walking outside if it's raining. It is super convenient, and sometimes it like some people see it as a downside, but I see it as a huge plus because it gives me time to, get ready for class. I get a little bit of extra sleep, so that's probably one of my favorite things about the Chestnut Hill.
What's going on, y'all? My name is Nicky Fortis. I'm from New Jersey. I'm a psych major, and my favorite thing at Chestnut Hill is really just the availability of everything. Where I'm in a school that's so clumped up together that whatever I need, I can go get. Whether I need a math tutor, it's right in my building, right next to me. It takes me less than 5 minutes. If I need to go to counseling, I need help with some other like life struggles that have nothing to do with school, there's always someone there for me regardless of what I need.
One of my favorite things about being at Chestnut Hill is being part of the lacrosse team. Yeah, one of the best things about lacrosse as far as this school and being a freshman, there's a lot of expectation coming into a program that has done so well in the past 4 years, winning 4 conference championships. But that high expectations that your teammates and coach has for us only pushes us to go harder every single day. And I believe is what is going to make all of us as underclassmen, as we grow, reach our full potential, because we have that expectation that we need to achieve.
I mean, he basically slammed dunk everything, but on top of that, coming into a school that's already pretty small, and then when we get to our team and literally everybody knows everything about each other, the team is extremely close. We're going to team events, hanging out all the time, and we're figuring things out about each other that like you would never find out on a 60-man roster at another school. So bringing the team really close together is not only going to help us on the field, but off the field.
My name's Justin, and I like to get fly. All right, so before we get fly, tell us a little bit about yourself. I mean, like I said again, my name is Justin. I'm 20 years old. Go to Chestnut Hill College, and I play football here. I think I'm to say how to describe a person. I'll say I'm very creative, very very active in terms of what I want to do and where I want to be at. Always bringing the light in the room as best as possible.
All right, since you like fashion, can you tell us your top 3 brands?
My top 3 brands, I'll say probably Gallery Department, LV, and Balenciaga.
And what's your top 3 like go-to places to shop?
Go-to places, it would probably be online, if anything. I like shopping online, and if I could go to any designer spots in the mall, I'll go and grab something.
All right, we hear you like to, play football. Do you incorporate some of that flyness on the field?
Oh, most definitely. Drip is number one. When you feel good, you play good. Well, I'm a defensive player, so I wear defensive drip. Like everybody knows, when you play football, different positions have different drip. So I'm a defensive back. Defensive back's got to be fly.
Can you describe like some of those brands that you incorporate on the field?
Oh, most definitely. I wear a whole lot of Nike and a lot of Battle. I like having stuff like outside the show. I have bands. Usually I wear bands and oversized shirts to see and turtlenecks so you can see them. And when you go through that, you're going to see a little bit of the football fly.
I hear you say you look good, you play good. Does like dressing normally on a day-to-day affect your mood or like determine your mood or show your mood?
Most definitely, but sometimes I just be wanting to chill. Majority of the day I'm chilling. I don't like to really like pop it as much. Like when I come out, I come out. So relatively every day is a chill day. So I'll try to put on a cool, chill fit. Sometimes put a little hint or a little sparkle of fly. But just to know I can still put it on from time to time.
Tell us some spots you would like to come out at.
Spots in terms of?
Like, you know how you say when you come out, you come out?
Yeah.
Tell us like locations or areas.
Oh, most definitely. When you going on vacation or when you go to a party or sometimes I go to church, I get fly. Like I always go to the house of the Lord fly. So that's somewhere you always got to put your best fit.
All right, man. We like that. Show us how to get fly right now.
I got you. Let's do it. So we're going to start off with the closet. Not everything is here. Majority of the stuff is at home because I don't live far, about like an hour or so. I could easily go back to the crib and grab what I need. But I like wearing hoodies. I'm a hoodie all around type of person. So I got different type of hoodies that not many people really have. So it's different, it's unique. I want to get more spider hoodies. This is the only one I got. I plan to get a couple more, probably like 2-3. So we're gonna see about those. And also do brands as well. I done did a brand on Instagram for somebody. That post went viral, did a shoot for that. It was a good experience to be able to market somebody's brand and stuff. But I got different varieties of stuff in here, including shoes as well. A couple little shoes that I got these Bapes right here. I got the black and white ones, relatively simple, because man, a lot of people wear Pandas. I ain't like the Pandas. Like I got a pair, they sitting up there, but I don't wear them no more. I usually go straight to the Bapes in the black and white. I want to get another pair as well to match different outfits, but this is my only one at the moment. I got the Balenciagas. This is my favorite shoe, my go-to shoe really to get fly, because everything go good with black. If you can't rock black, I don't know what to tell you. So I got the all black ones with the LED lights in the back. I believe they turn on if they not dead. One of them is dead.
Is comfortability like a major factor in your dressing?
Most definitely. Like if you out for a long time, you want to be fly, but you also want to be comfortable, because if you uncomfortable and being fly, you won't be able to flow around and just be yourself.
Right.
So you got to be comfortable with the flyness you got. You can't wear something that you know that's not you.
All right, let's put it on, man. Let's show these folks how to get fly.
Let's do it. That's how you get fly.
Like the light.
Nah, like farther.
You want to just have this as a mirror?
Exactly. There's no where the leaves are. Yeah. Nah, a little bit farther.
Nah, he doing that shit on purpose. He doing that shit on purpose. Hey. Derek looks so lonely.
This is what you're gonna be looking like when you stand in the back. You want to.
Going on a 17-minute run in honor for Lincoln Riley. She was a Georgia University student. She was a nursing major. She went on her normal run that she normally did. She let her roommate know where she was at. She let her mom know she was going for a run. And unfortunately, during that run, she was attacked. And when she first got attacked, she fought for her life for 17 minutes before, unfortunately, she passed away. So, in honor of Lincoln Riley, I am going for a 17-minute run.
One thing I didn't like about the Lincoln Riley case was how they brought her roommate up onto the stand and asked her, well, what was she wearing? And when she answered, she said, well, describing her outfit, just typical running leggings and a running top, and that's it. And the person asking her the questions were, insinuating that she was putting her body out there, and that's why the person who attacked her. And I feel like an outfit is not an excuse for someone to, act a certain way or to change up their act to, do something to hurt someone else.
So, I'm about 2 minutes, a little bit more than 2 minutes into my run. And I can only imagine what she was feeling like when she first got attacked. What can only be running through her mind. And I think, we talk about running safety, but we don't actually expect, to get attacked. And when we do, or when someone does get attacked on a run, they end up doing everything correctly. And, you don't expect, to do everything right like you're supposed to. And not expect the unexpected.
Personally, if I had a choice to run anywhere, it would probably be on a track, on a road where there's cars or people always around, or on a treadmill at a gym where I can, be alone. For me, running on a trail is very much unnerving. You can never predict the unpredictable. And personally, I don't like the footing of trails, and that's just my personal opinion. But I can only imagine what Lincoln Riley's family has been through within the past year.